Hi everyone, this is Mitra from Mitra Le Parfum. Finally, we are here to do the top 10 vanilla fragrance video today. I have been trying to go through my vanilla fragrances and pick top 10. It's been very, very difficult because I think I have about, other than these top 10, I have 58 other vanilla dominant fragrances that I had to go through. So 68 in total. And this is my top 10. I have other fragrances, which vanilla is quite there, but they're not one vanilla dominant. I would not consider it a vanilla fragrance. So if you don't see their names in here, that's probably why. There's also one fragrance that I have sold the bottle, so it was not included in this top 10 selection process, but I did not have it. So this is the top 10 vanillas from my collection, not the top 10 vanillas that exist in the world. I don't know what that would be like or how you could even rate that. So this list has been constantly changing ever since I started creating it, and I've been talking to people and I'm just gathering what are your thoughts on your favorite vanillas. But no offense to any of the fragrances who did not make this selection, and I will give them an honorable shout out at the end so you could see all my other vanillas in my collection. So let's start with, I'm going to add to the stage the file that I have created of my top 10 vanillas. And in number 10, we have Vanille from Les Indemorables. I know. If this is number 10, what would be number 1? I really like this fragrance, but I had to choose and do like 1 to 10. I should have just gone with like, these are my 10 favorite vanillas and not given a number, because giving it number was even more difficult. This is a 2020 creation from Antoine Lee, one and only Antoine Lee, and this has been always a love for me ever since I got this fragrance. Beautiful bottle design here. Look, let's just do this bottle design here. Of course, I have the newest, can never figure out the camera position. I have the newest flanker being Cuir de Abyss, but I still like this one much more than any other flankers, except the X-Straight. I think I'm going to get my hands on the X-Straight as well, because I hear that's really, really good. It's just this more potent. I feel like this fragrance is perfect on its own. It doesn't need to be tweaked in any different way or added or minus or anything. So I appreciate this fragrance on its own. I was not too impressed about the Cuir. No, it was an oud version. I wasn't too impressed about that. I'm not an oud person anyways. I'm still getting used to the Cuir de Bis. I feel like it's leaning more masculine, Cuir de Bis, but I like this fragrance on its own. So the notes are, as you see, tobacco, cacao, rum, vanilla, dried fruit, amber, leather, and floral notes. So good. The tobacco in this one, it reminds me of one of the profs I had in university. Like, I attended all the classes just because he smelled so good. He would smell. He would smoke pipe tobacco, and it's like it was such a quality. It smells like that kind of tobacco. Earlier on, when I sprayed it on the blotter, I did get a waft of the cacao and rum. Also, obviously, the vanilla is there, very prominent vanilla to me, anyways. Leather is quite subtle in this, and it doesn't really come out on my skin. But the whole kind of combination of the dried fruit, vanilla, rum, cacao, tobacco makes it such a cozy fragrance, perfect for fall and winter. And it's just 10 out of 10. This doesn't need to be tweaked in any certain way. Gorgeous fragrance. I do not regret getting this bottle. And from time to time, I have considered getting a 100 ml bottle. So moving on to the next, number 9 in my collection of vanillas comes Tom Ford Vanille Fatale. I wore this yesterday as my scent of the day. This is a 2017 Jan Wasner, I think that's how you say the name of the perfumer, released. This is older version of Vanille Fatale. The current version of Vanille Fatale is in clear bottles. I have not tried that version. I don't know how it differs from this one. Looking at my list, I think all fragrances that are in this list are currently available in market. None of them are discontinued. This is the only one that you could say it's like this is the old formulation, and I don't know if there's a reformulation in the new one. Lots of notes in this one: rum, myrrh, olibanum, saffron, coriander, orange, lime, barley, coffee, plum, frangipani, narcissus, artemisia, rose, vanilla, suede, tobacco, mahogany, patchouli, oak moss, and violet. And to me, though, the most prominent ones, there is a saffron, but it's a beautiful saffron. It's not a saffron that I don't like. There are certain saffron kind of accords that I don't like, but this is not that. Beautiful saffron, myrrh, olibanum, all those resinous notes, and rum, and that kind of fruitiness of the plum. I barely get any coffee, so I don't know if you guys get any coffee of this one. I don't. The florals are not very prominent. It's like just like a floral accord. I don't get the whole kind of distinct florals in this one. There's patchouli, tobacco, and vanilla. Leather is kind of like really, really in the background. It's just standing there. It's just like, hey, I'm here. Oh, such a beautiful fragrance. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. And I wore it like throughout the day. I could smell myself, like a longevity Serge. There's no problem with this one. Like lasted the whole work day for me. It somehow also has, from time to time, I get this powdery facets of it. Just wondering where is that coming from? Maybe the combination of things and violet a little bit, but I do get that powdery kind of facet from time to time. It's beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Tom Ford fragrances have gone up in prices, so I do understand if you don't want to get them at the full price, but it is a gorgeous fragrance. What can I say? Next one in my collection, and number 8, we have one and only Baby Cat. If you're watching my channel, you know I love Baby Cat, and for it to be at number 8, the other 7, I struggled with that because I do enjoy this fragrance a lot, but to be honest, in the scent profile, it falls under number 8 in this lineup of fragrances. This is such a... To be honest, I was thinking today, like, why did I like this fragrance so much? Like, why do I like it so much? I feel like, and I remember buying this this fragrance online as soon as it came to Canada. I had watched Demi Rawling doing a talking about this fragrance when it came out, and it was a Dubai exclusive for a while, and then it came to Canada, and I bought it the first day it was available online. So what, it was this one, I think it was released like in the thick of COVID in 2022, right after. I feel like it was released in Canada after, we had a really bad lockdown in December of 2021 and January of 2022. It was like we got to the social, distancing and isolation to like nobody can visit you outside your family and stuff like that, and it was just like hard times. All work was virtual, and this one was, I ordered this then as soon as it came out. I mean, look at the notes, like it's calling my name, like black pepper, elemi, olibanum, vanilla, suede. It's calling my name. I ordered it, and when I smelled it for the first time, it just gave me just comfort and the coziness and just something familiar, something like, it was just such an emotional experience. I think I have an attachment with this fragrance because of it, because at the time that I needed it the most, and when COVID was pretty bad and, isolation and stressors were pretty, and I had a little one then. I mean, like my little one was littler back then. So I feel like there's an emotional attachment with this fragrance, but also it smells really, really good. This is the one that, you know, again, like I've done it many times, but I do smell it. It's the kind of fragrance you smell and you're like, oh my God, this is so, so good. I love this fragrance. I know there are people who do not like this fragrance as much as I do, but I don't know how. I don't know how. There's a little bit of a, I feel like there's an incensiness into this, you know, with the olibanum, obviously, and the pink pepper and all those kind of like warm notes and the vanilla, and it's such a beautiful composition. And you know, when I'm mentioning Baby Cat, a lot of the fragrances that have the same profile, like I'm gonna say like Penhaligons Audacity, a little bit of a Tom Ford Eau de Ombre leather. There's Clean Suede from ELDO. There's Vana Gloria from Laboratorio Fativo. And I think there's another one, The World According to Arthur or something. Those are all the fragrances that go into the same category. Now, I remember that I did not include World According to Arthur in the 58 fragrances that I'm going to give a shout out, but that's okay. We will go to this line, but I still do prefer Baby Cat to all of them. And that's just me. And if you don't like Baby Cat, that's okay. I feel like there's also an emotional component of my attachment to this fragrance. It's not just the fragrance, it's a little bit of emotional attachment. This is a 2022 release, and the perfumer is Dominic Ropiano, who is the perfumer for a lot of things that I also mentioned, including the Laboratorio Fativo Vana Gloria. So the next in my lineup is one and only, and this is a 2025 release. Ooh, for something 2025 to make it to this list, I had to wear it over and over and over again and make sure that this is what really deserves to be in this lineup. And here it is. We have Shalimar L'Essence. Shalimar L'Essence, this is a new release, and this was love at first sniff. I really, really like this fragrance. Now I know that there's tonka, it hasn't mentioned in the notes, but I feel like there's tonka in this. I don't know how you can say there's no tonka in this one. I do smell tonka, so I mean, but the vanilla is so good. The vanilla is so good. Powdery, vanillic, soft clouds of vanilla, iris, like just a hint of the rose and musk. It's so, so, so beautiful and so potent. So someone commented on my one of my videos, I think it was about this one, and they said that they don't have, and it was another language. I think it was maybe it was Spanish. I have no idea. They said they didn't have longevity or sillage, and I'm like, really? Maybe my translation thing is wrong, but this is the one that lasts me all day. I was surprised to someone saying that it didn't have longevity or sillage. So the Shalimar Essence, the credit goes to Delphine Yelk, and it is the 2025 release. And it currently, I think, still available. And it comes in 3 sizes. I think there's 90 ml, 50 ml, and 30 ml, if I'm not wrong. I am still not clear if this is like other Millésimes limited release, like that, you know, won't be in market next year, or it's going to continue being in market. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments if you know that if this fragrance is going to still be available, because then I may need to purchase some backup bottles if it's not going to be available. But really, I don't need to. It's in a 90 ml bottle, but you know how it is. Like you can't even enjoy. Like, this is ridiculous about the fragrance game when you can't even enjoy it. Start using your bottle because you're afraid that you're going to run out unless that you have a backup bottle. It's like, God, why? Beyond me. Next in my collection, there is Vanille des Afriques Intensivo from Ormond Jane. And this initially, I actually did not, because I was looking at my collection and visually to see what I will pick for vanillas, and this was tucked in the back and I didn't see it. And I felt really, really bad after, like, I was talking to someone, and I was just like, oh my god, like I forgot Dormant Jane, so I had to rearrange my whole lineup and take out something that was in here to put this back on. So here's the bottle. Dormant Jane Vanille d'Afrique Intensivo. I think this is an extrait de parfum. I want to say if it's an extrait de parfum, and it has, I think, 20. What year was it? 2024 release. So it's a 2024 release, and the nose behind it is Linda Pilkington, if I'm not saying it wrong. Oh, so beautiful. Like that combination of osmanthus and citrusy notes on the top. Oh, so good. So good. So good. I'm going to say the osmanthus is not apricot-y smelling here. It's more like a floral smell than apricot-y. You know, the osmanthus can have kind of apricot-y smell. This is not that. And it comes to in dry down, and the vanilla and the musk and the orris that they come in dry down, it gets quite powdery actually, and I love it. And this is the one that's not a screamer, so you know, you put it on, it's not like people a kilometer ahead of you gonna smell you, but it has a good scent bubble, like a you know in personal distance scent bubble, and you smell yourself all day, and especially when you move or like you go out and there's that kind of fresh air hits you, or you know, you're just walking around your office, or you leave the office and come back, you will smell it. It's an absolutely gorgeous fragrance, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. Beautiful one. I have not tried the other new vanilla from Dormant Jane. I know they have another one. But Sebastian, perfume guy, did not have a lot of good things to say about it, so I'm kind of like, oh, maybe I don't want it. They're quite expensive when they're in this straight line, but anyways. I'm happy to have this one. If this is the better one of the two, then why wouldn't I try it? But if I see it in the store, definitely I would be trying it. I think that one is also an exclusive, and it's not easy to get. Mind you, when I'm making this list, I do not have the new Parfum d'Empire vanilla, which is what it's called, something Madagascar or something. I don't have that yet, and I'm curious if that's going to be good. And I hear good things about it. Next, in my lineup, we have number 5 is a Vanilla Planifolia Extrait 2021, and that is from House of Guerlain. This came out, Extrait versions came out in 2023. I immediately went ahead and bought the Vanilla, Tonka, and Iris. Guys, you can see how I struggled with all these fragrances because I love them all, and they smell so good. To put them in order, it was torture. So good. What I'm getting the most is just the note composition is not really complex or anything, but it's just the resinous vanilla with some spices, and dry down it gets powdery a little bit on me anyways. I love this combo. Oh, the longevity sillage is great on this one. Again, because it's an extrait and a higher concentration, it's not, it's not going to choke you, but it has a good longevity and sillage. Oh, such a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. God, I should wear it more. Okay, and this is, I think this is credit goes to Delphine Yelk and Thierry Wasser. So this is in collaboration together. I don't know what to say about this fragrance. They are really pricey. I think when they came out, they were like 750 Canadian for 50 ml. But you don't really need much. You just one spray and done. And Tonka is another one that I love from this collection. Love from this collection. Tonka is probably my favorite of the extraits. Not disrespect to the vanilla. Sorry, you are great in vanillas, but Tonka is my favorite there. But Iris one, I had to grow to like it. It's not the one that you put on and you're mind blown. Iris is the one that you wear and you're like, okay. And then you go about your day and then you smell yourself and it's like, I like that. And then you find yourself like in an hour or so, you want to smell yourself again, and you smell yourself, and it's like, I like that. And then you move, you leave your office, and you come back to your office like, who's that smelling so good? That's the iris for you. So it is one of those fragrances. Like there are some fragrances in that category, but the iris is there. But again, vanilla and tonka blew my mind from the first spray into like their dry down. Absolutely gorgeous fragrances. Next, in the lineup, we have, this is Vanilla Firenze from Gucci. This is this year's release. Even though I'm not fond of the font, the font change. They had a different font, and then now they've changed it to this, and I do not like it. I like the black bottle, but this fragrance is so good. This is so good. So good. This is a 2025 release with Alex, God, I can't read my own. Alex Lee and Veronique Nyberg. I can't read my own handwriting. This like the black pepper, like it gives that like a little bit of punch, the black pepper and cardamom, and then goes to dry down to the little bit of a myrrh, orris, and vanilla. Oh, so good. So good. And it's again, longevity sillage, no problem. This line sometimes has an issue with longevity and sillage. I know that like their Eye of Tiger is another vanilla from this lineup. It's very subtle. Eye of Tiger, I get quite a light fragrance. So, but this one, I don't get any problems. I wonder if the concentration wise, it's any different than the rest of the line, the black line. I'm not sure. Do they say it on the bottle? If they say it, I can't see. So there we have that Vanilla Firenze. So you must be wondering who is in top 3. If those are in the rest. In the bottom 7, who is on top 3? Starting from one and only number 3, we have Creed, and that's Sublime Vanille. Sublime Vanille is a 2004 release, and the perfumer is Olivier Creed. And here is my bottle. Look at that. The bottle is so beautiful. Honestly, me likey. And I'm not really into for gaudy bottles, and I don't think this is gaudy, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And this is, maybe I have a little bit of emotional connection with this fragrance too. I had been looking for this fragrance ever since I had tried a sample, and I did not want to pay full price. So I had been looking and looking and looking, and there's no like, usually the ones that are available in the discounters, or they are in the fragrance groups, they don't have caps because they're testers and don't have caps. And I'm like, I have this thing with caps, I can't do it. So, but one day I had ordered a few things from someone, from a seller in the States, and I received a package, and instead of 3 bottles, there were 4 bottles in it. And I'm like, what's going on in here? And I realized that one of my friends, knowing that I was buying something from that person, and that person had this fragrance for sale, and asked them to add it to my package as a happy birthday gift. Very kind of you. You know who you are. Very kind of you, and hence I have an emotional connection with this fragrance. Oh my God, it's like off heaven. This is so good. So good. Not complex at all. It is what it is. You see, you get the lemon, bergamot, vanilla, and tonka bean, but the quality of like the vanilla, the ingredients, it comes through, it shines through so much. And again, longevity sillage isn't a problem for me anyways on this fragrance. And I don't think I can live without this vanilla, because I really love the, and this is the happy vanilla. I think the lemon and bergamot gives it that brightness and shine that this makes the happy vanilla. And happy but comforting. It's not happy that gives you like a what do you call it? It's not too much. It's not too much. Happy but comforting vanilla. That's what I love. Now getting to the top two. Top two. Next we have one and only Cuir Beluga by Guerlain. I have an older presentation here, and you can see the name of the fragrance there, Cuir Beluga, and the logo there. And now they are available in different format of bottles. And the older versions, this is one of the Guerlains that the older version is better than the new version because of more kind of the deeper, the longevity is better. And this one has a more pronounced suede note than the newer version, but the new version is also very good. I'm not going to say it isn't. So I actually, here, this is a sample of the newer one. I mean, there's a little bit, I mean, because there's vanilla in it, there will be a juice color difference, but again, it's you know, I feel like older one is like suede is quite like after vanilla, there's like suede, and that's the more prominent one. But in the newer one, there's a lot more vanilla, and just suede is not that much there. This is one of my absolute favorite Guerlain fragrances. There's a tie between this and Iris Torrefie for being my most favorite Guerlain fragrance. And that's, if you have seen my Guerlain collection, that's saying a lot. Oh my god, this is a 2005 release by Olivier Polge. Man, you have created a masterpiece. Like, I hate to use that word because it's been used so much, but this is so good. This is so good. Like, this is the one that you want to drench yourself in. Like, it's so, so, so good. I absolutely adore this fragrance. I didn't even, until this morning, I didn't realize that it has immortelle note, but it makes sense. It's just, for me, I don't smell specifically immortelle, but that there's a, you know, the color of the fragrance that I imagine in my mind has a little bit of a kind of a gold copper look to it. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, it's so good. I don't get a lot of aldehydes of this one. Almost none. Like, it's a little bit of a citrusy. Most prominent ones, the vanilla, suede, heliotrope, and maybe that kind of like the gold color of it. It's immortelle. Such a beautiful fragrance. Oh my god, I'm in love. You may be wondering, if she likes this so much, what's left to be in number one? And this is a fragrance house that I don't see people talk about at all, almost at all. You know, I haven't seen a lot of videos on this fragrance house, or people talking about it, or even in Instagram. I have not noticed much talk about this house, and I know possibly there may be a reason for it, but we'll see. So in number one, that's from the house of Celine, and that is Vanilla Rêve. This is Vanilla Rêve. Okay, so hands down, this is the most beautiful vanilla. Oh my god, this is so good. Oh god. Like, to be honest, like, this is almost pure vanilla to me than anything else that goes with it. But I'm sure that everything else, all the other notes are just adding to this fragrance, like to the, you know, to how it comes across and the experience of this fragrance. I don't know, y'all. This is so good. This is so good. Like, hands down. And you must smell like this on someone. The first time I smelled this fragrance, my friend Tara came to visit, pick me up from the hotel, or I brought some stuff for me in Minneapolis, and then I gave, and she, that was the second time I had met her, Was that second time, Tara? Let me know. I think that was the second year that I came to Minneapolis, and again, she was wearing this, and it was so good. It's just like walking to like a fluff of vanilla, and so quality. You feel like this is like a royalty vanilla. It's just like you. This is something that a vanilla and angel would smell like. So good. But quality is just drips from this fragrance. A longevity sillage, no problem. And I think it's quite concentrated. Like, I just don't know what's the concentration with this. It doesn't say on the bottom. The only complaints I have for this house. Number one. Their bottles suck. Okay. For the fragrance at this price range, what is this in the world? Like, you put it in a, I mean, maybe it doesn't even show in here. It's a low quality bottle. Plus, it's a dabber. It comes in a sprayer. The issue with the sprayer bottles are they leak. They leak in transport, and sometimes they get, and the presentation that it comes in is something that you pay I think this is $500 US for this, okay? And for something that you pay $500 US for, it comes in a dollar store, like a gift box, with some fluff in it, very low quality fluff. And it's just like, brother, ew, why did you put a gem of a juice? Like, you charge that much, just spend like $5 more to get a better bottle, maybe a good presentation, maybe something that's secure in that presentation, maybe, just like some card in it. Like, come on, man. You did all that work, and then this is the quality of ripping you put in here. Sorry. This is the best juice in the worst bottle ever and worst presentation ever. But I love I love it. I made a video about it and tagged the brand too, and never heard. And I think that's the usual experience with the brand. They have such beautiful juices. They sent me, actually, just to not to be completely ungrateful, they sent me, when I bought this one, there was a sample of something. It's not, for whatever reason, I'm thinking of Japan. I don't know if that was in the name or whatnot, but it was such a high quality, beautiful juice. But I just don't like these kind of bottles and the sprayers. The only reason I got it in a dabber because the sprayers are leaking. So, but dabbers are, it's not my favorite to use fragrance. And I feel like something that you, in that price range, should have a better presentation. But hands down, this is the best vanilla ever. All right, and this is a 2021 release by Maurice Roussel. Here comes, that's the end of my top 10 vanilla fragrances. Now I could not do this video without giving the rest of the vanillas a little bit of a recognition from my collection. If you have, feel free to let me know what are your top 10 vanillas. What are the ones that what do you think about the top 10 vanillas that I mentioned here? And without further ado, I'm going to give it an honorable mention to all my other vanillas in my collection. Hold on, let's see, how do we put this in a stage? Okay, here we go. And there are so many. There are so many in this collection. And I also forgot, I think I've already forgot Guerlain Shalimars. I hope I put Shalimar X straight there, but I think I forgot there. And the one from Penhaligons, I forgot. So that was it. Thank you for watching, guys. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you about your favorite vanillas in your fragrances, or what you thought of my list. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. It will really helps the channel to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification button to be notified for the next lives and videos. Have a good day and love you all. Bye-bye.